way down. Yeah, no, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, I understand.
We just turn ourselves over and pump it.
All these wrestlers are like, they jiu-jitsu is weird because they gotta bring it up. What's going on?
They need both. I've taken. They need Okay, let's go into this, guys.
How you feeling? Does it feel good?
All right, this seems real complicated, I know, and I'm trying to, not be so picky on the technique right now because for beginners, they need to just do the movement a little bit, and then all the technique, all the little nuances of it, you can learn as you go along. But you just want to learn the basic stuff first, even if you're not doing every step. Okay? And like for the wrestlers, like I was telling these guys here, I've taken a lot of wrestlers and Jordan can attest, Mr. Freeman here can. Once you start really liking jiu-jitsu and kind of understanding it in relation to MMA or self-defense, you'll absolutely take your game to another notch because wrestlers are phenomenal. They're going to put you on your back 90% of the time, and they're going to control you. So when you add that control that a wrestler has to all these tricky little submissions in jiu-jitsu, it's going to skyrocket, because the jiu-jitsu guys need wrestling too. They don't, if they had never wrestled before, they have a lot of work to do too, because they can learn jiu-jitsu, but they're going to always be on their back if they're not a good wrestler, which is not fun to be there all the time and fighting. Okay, so now let's go from the guard here. When you get to this guard position right here, I don't usually go here in self-defense or something. I'd never do this on purpose. It's only because a bigger, stronger wrestler or something put me on my back. And a good wrestler, I won't be able to push him over this way, and I won't be able to bridge him because he knows all that stuff. So my third option is to pull guard. It's like, wow, I'm still on the bottom. But on those other two positions of mount and side control, I take more of a beating. At least here, when he goes to punch or something, I have just my legs to keep him off balance. And guys that are really good with grip, if I have his hands, I can at least defend myself. He goes to punch, I still got my shins and all kinds of stuff to prevent from getting hit. So even though I'm on my back, there's a lot of stuff you can do from here. So when you pull guard, the worst habit is just holding on and doing nothing. I mean, it's better than nothing, but you want to be offensive. So one of the first things I'll show you here is when their arms are up here. There's a bunch of stuff you do when a person's arms are up here, and there's a bunch of elbows down, and there's different things you do when they're down here. So when I pull guard, I'm going to go here with the left foot on his hip, head, and I'm trying to keep this arm like right here. So one of the best things to do from here is to reach under and get to the side. So when I went to the side of him, this leg's got to be up here, not down here. Because this is, see how off balance a person is, just pushing him with the back of my thigh. So head and shoulders off the ground. I can't do anything down here like this. There's too much friction. So I'm here like this. And an MMA fighter, if you get hit down here, not good. At least up here, you have some, so head, shoulders off the ground, left foot on the hip, and I'm going to reach underhanded right here, just like this. It helps me turn to the side of him. Now he's a little off balance. First thing I'm going to do is just push. So if you're fast enough, it won't happen if you wait. But if you go here, push with his arm stuck in there, you can get this sweep. I'll just show you real quickly some of the things here. From here too, I can take my hand from here down to his arm, and there's an arm bar. He may or may not fall, but there's an arm bar right there. And this arm here, If he pulls that arm out, I grab right here and I take my head to the other side. And then this is a triangle. That's a killer right there. And so those are the first three we're going to do. Here, left foot on the hip, grab his head. I want you to practice this a bunch of times. Like this, back. Back. That's the first thing you got to do. Once you get that down, I want you to go ahead and try to sweep him over. Okay? Let's do those, and then we'll go to the arm bar. We'll walk around and help you with that arm bar and triangle too. Okay? So in the guard, you're starting in the guard. Yeah. It's embarrassing. I feel so comfortable with my base.
Put you in a back spot.
I have learned my guard. Hands are here. Grab your head.
You can use this and you can sweep out the foot.
That makes it hard. Put your left foot in here.
Are you able to roll over? Try lifting his leg over. You can push on the side of his head. That's yeah, try that way. This is a real challenge.
You don't have to push hard or reaching with your hand and your head. You start reaching underneath with your hand.
Using a rocking.
Yeah.
So when you're on the side like this leg right here, you pull it up, rock your body, and look, it should go with you. It's like a counterbalance.
Reach under, turn like that. Go back again. You gotta reach your
So you take this one, you put it up on his back. There you go. You got wrestling experience, don't you?
Do that about 5 or 10 times. And now Supnet. This is going to serve you well. Get right out. Some big wrestlers, big guys that block.
It's good for these wrestlers though, because then they also can go on.
It takes a while for these wrestlers to just want it. Like I said, once you start liking it, but at first it's just,
This one.
So wrestlers are hard to sweep. So if you go like this and you don't do it right away, he's going to put his left right foot way out. You know, I ain't gonna get it. Right? So that's when I'm gonna switch maybe to the arm bar, right? And then the other one is when he pulls that arm out, you gotta be quick about it. I like to grab right here because what I do is I swing over to this side of his head, then lock it, and his arm's on this side where it needs to be. Yeah, when you move in your hips back and forth, you don't grab somebody. It's just that, whatever you call it, like arm drags in wrestling. You don't grab, you just scoop like that, and it's hard for a guy to get control them so much better.
When you're all sweating and stuff,
I'll take the better for you. Well, it's easier to escape too. I mean, it's easier for a guy to get certain. First thing, lock that guard up. And when you have your guard up here high.
Once you're rolling and you're rolling,
So,
you should try to double the texture and keep rolling.
right there. So what I want you to do to get fast at this first, let's put on the hip, and turn and reach under that hand. Yeah, stop. And just his foot needs to go way up.
Oh, yeah. So he'll just quit.
Do that 3 times though. Because that's what you want to get. Yeah, we'll get that first.
He can't pound me on anyway.
It's all about that much flexibility.
I like that. You push hard and hit it. I like it.
It holds it just sort of swing around. But what makes me move is turning my head and looking that way and reaching my arm. And then I'm spinning on the small of my back. Yeah, so you can practice this. I'm just going. Turn again. Lock the guard up first. Okay, left foot on the hip. Reach out and grab. See, when you grab somebody, see, you pull that in. It's hard for him to not get swept. Do it one more time. See where you're kicking the arm. Okay, stop that. Good. So, right here. So, yeah, you can still push forward. Just straighten that leg out. Straighten it out. How? It's when he pulls his arm out on that side. You're trying. And then that triangle. It's really the other way. Yeah, that's why I stopped. Keep your arm right there, keep that there. That's why right here, keep that where it was. Put it on this side. Grabs right there, swings you around here, now lock it up. There. Yeah, see how ready to go? He was sorry. Reach it over there, pull me over to the other side.
This is not a game form.
it's cramping. I know it looked weird, right? Hey, we're like cramping.
Oh no! That's not even.
I got caught up here.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so this is what it's on through here. Turn and reach under.
He's the boss.
I'm like negative build Jiu-Jitsu.
Get that sweet. You want to get in front of the camera?
Not mine. Not mine. No, she's on the bench. State champion state. They're not 30.
Slowly but surely.
It's possible.
Hey, we got.
If you do that, more from the bottom, from the top, more taking our like we have fast, push your arm down and stuff. Do that more. That's bad. showed you, but we never did it.
It was like 12 things.
That's why I'm over here.
Definitely bought mine.
Huh?
Definitely bought mine.
Well, that's what's cool about it. Everybody does it. That's what's cool about it. Because you do it. That's what made it cool.
Marco, what you got scheduled, man? Training?
Feel guys, you get off for that. Yeah,
Okay, let's go into some fun stuff. That stuff was all boring. That's no fun.
My kids run around.
All right, I'm going to do some of my favorite stuff are head and arm chokes. Because I don't like to use a lot of strength. And little people can get big, muscular people with these chokes because actually the bigger weightlifter you got with big shoulders, the quicker they choke out. Skinny people are harder to choke with these. But head and arm choke is really something going on this blood vein over here and something pushing this shoulder. This is head and arm in this direction. So as an example, when we were doing this triangle a minute ago right here, I don't want my leg going down this way because the pressure is kind of, when I'm like that, the pressure is kind of going this way. And I need it to go this way. So when you get here like this for that triangle, I want this leg completely perpendicular to his neck. So to do that, you grab your shin. Chris was doing this a minute ago. You can grab under the arm or under the leg. But see how my leg goes completely perpendicular to his head? Right there? That's what I want. Another head and arm choke. I show this one in women's self-defense a lot. Somebody's here trying to put weight on me. I just take and push and back enough to get a little bit of weight off. I push this across, and then I pull my knees to my head and my head way up here. Same thing though. This time instead of my leg, it's my arm up here, and my head is actually squeezing that together. That's a head and arm choke. A different one might be from here, we'll bring somebody's arm across, and this time it's my hip that's on his shoulder, and it's my arm on the other side. Squeeze this way. So there's a whole, okay, on your back, just showing you a few examples of good head and arm chokes. I like this one right here. He thinks I'm going to mount, and as soon as he brings this elbow off the ground, if I sense it, I swing around this way. And now it's my arm on that side, and in this case, it's my chest and everything collapsing there. So let's do these from, you're on your knees. Anytime you get anybody here, immediately you're going to go, we call this an over and under. I'm over his shoulder, under his armpit. So the first head and arm choke I'm going to do, pulling this arm across, and then I just put this foot up and pull him back. And I want my hip to be on this side of his shoulder. So if I go here, and I just go here, this isn't it. My hip's over here on his head. I got to go way over here, right? Fall back. This goes here. What you didn't see is that my hand goes like this. Grabbing my own wrist. One goes around his head. He grabs the wrist. Go here. Push this across. Up here. Pull it back. Got my wrist. And then I just push my knee and the leg and pull. Here, fighting. Here, push that across. Here. Just like that. Change a different angle. Here. Down. Push this arm across. Leg comes up, and I'm going to pull him back. Right to there. Those don't hurt, but they will make somebody pass out if they don't tap. Okay, so start on your front headlock. Then I'm going to step it up with some fancy work. I can only pick one thing to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the fastest easy is going to be under his chin. So when you pull somebody down, he doesn't stop there. I'm just going to go here. It's real fast. From here, go ahead. You got my head, my body over his head. But you have to do it fast because a good wrestler is going to grab your hand. So if you don't do it right away, you're going to get it. Yeah, right on time. That game over. Hands grip here. We call that one. We call that one. They all work.
The way Tom's doing it is the way he's throwing himself in there, he's just kind of got a sneaky little leg. So you got somebody locked up, it's just full like this. So this one's still got a cramp in there. And he's just standing there like that with this leg. It takes away a little more pressure. You push away with this leg like this. You're kind of like crushing into a ball. You don't know what to do. You look strong. You probably not. That's like picture perfect technique. But once you got somebody there, it's really bad.
Anybody need help? All that.
And you don't need it with the arm either. You can do the straight ability. Probably seen that one.
Left foot.
Grab onto your own wrist. This one on top of his back, so you can't do a somersault. If you can't get it, take this shoulder and this shoulder. Press his hands right here. Now decrease on his down. Just like his legs actually trying to get it. Stand away. That was the chest.
That's what reminded me. All I know is when you're hitting, over their head, you come off the ground and they're kicking.
Sorry. Did I poke you in the mouth?
to start the side control like we did earlier. Only this time from here, I'm going to take this arm in the middle and I'm going to sit this way. Usually when you're sitting this way looking toward the guy's legs, they think that you're going to go up here and mount, which you can. You can get the mount from there. But my favorite head and arm choke from here, okay, I'm going to start here again. This you got to practice this a little bit to get fast at it. This arm comes out, goes into the armpit, and I switch my legs like that. I call this being square, and this is sitting out. I call it south because I'm looking south at his body. So if he doesn't bring this elbow up, I'll go ahead and start mounting. You can either put your foot here, start coming up here to mount. But if he brings this elbow up, I turn my hips like this again, tricep to tricep all the way around, and grab his head. Now my left elbow goes to the ground. Take this bicep to my arm, squeeze. Now I'm being nice here because I'm on my knees. If he doesn't tap here, I get off my knees, sink my hips, and squeeze all at once. Side control. Arm in the middle, sit out this way. His elbow comes up, squeeze back around, elbow to the ground. And then I bring this hand up to my head. It's going to show how even bigger guys choke pretty quick on this one too. So I'm here. And goes here and sit out like this. See his elbow up. Turn. Bring this down here low. Move it here to my bicep. Squeeze. That's without putting the pressure of hips and all down. That even gets heavy. Okay, this one's really simple. So I want you guys to get this one down and nothing else because you'll get it a lot of times. If I were from here, would I get over? You can do this if you want it, but it's all right there anyhow. Hop down there. No, I never have to hop over on this one, but you can. You can. So you're like this. Yeah, see that elbow up? Go down, bring it over, then I bring my hips down. And I can be there all day, you know, I'm not breathing hard, I'm not. So if he doesn't tap, the biggest thing for me is I make sure my arms don't fatigue. Some guys will go, and then they'll let go and they'll go, oh, my arms are dead. So it's my responsibility to make sure if you're not tapping, I'm going to go, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, and I'm going to see my gravity. Side you can still get it, but why should you? And more realistically, guys will turn like this right here. Then they'll fight it a little bit, and maybe they'll just get me here, and then it takes a while to start swinging that around like that. Okay, that was simple. Let's go. I like it. Start in a second.
Your face got real red, so I was like, yeah, better you get that long unless you get that. That's what they had us screwed over.
Stand on the towel.
I'd rather get punched in the face than get pinched. Yeah, they still that cross there and just like choke him out. You're not on the face. Short ass dogs, got a little T-Rex on her, so it's like. There's a few other ways to finish this video. You can be cheap and you can just guard it. You can do this right here. Sometimes finish it with like your shoulder. And you can reach your head up. Just a straight schoolyard squeeze. Bring your feet up. You can even do this. I've got this one a few times. You can reach over and go for a wrist lock right here. I've got that one in practice a few times, so there's a number of ways. Do it again. He's not getting the whole use of legs. Okay, so you got some arm across. The best thing you can do is get it nice and far across the beginning. So you're already getting your neck, then use your hips to sink them in. So you're starting up here, and slowly get the and you guys are not moving. And when you guys are doing this, you guys are going to be tired. So I hear T out, so like my hair goes like that. I mean, that's a well, I let down there. So like, if I was out here and I hear T out, so that's what I was talking about. T out's not getting like that.
It's like, you don't even have to
You don't have to be staying in this position. Like, your arms too far across. Grab it, just pull it down. There you go.
Lay down there like this. So I may or may not get a head arch over here, but I'll roll him up to his side and then grab my bicep.
Pushing on you like this.
You know, of course this works good, he doesn't have it, you know, the different resistance, but it's just a slick way.
Push it in. You're still very
You have to get this, just going to tap right away. Working or not.
Oh no, I'm just kind of partly sick. That's what.
Oh. Yeah, this is really good. Head arm choke.
What's your point here? Get your butt down here and sink your weight slowly.
Everything. I'm thinking you're raw and just he's 40. 42. So you've been doing submissions. Don't sacrifice a win for testing your stand-up unless you know the guy you're better. If you know absolutely I'm better. It takes a moment to transition to the kickboxing. And keep with it. You gotta keep with that until the kickboxing clips. It's the same for stand-up guys. For wrestling, for jiu-jitsu. No, don't look at it that way. Don't look at it that way because there's a lot of people, not all pros have a big amateur, right? In MMA, sometimes guys just go, hey, I'm just going to go to pro because I don't want to wait around and get all these amateur. So some of the pros, if I just get a pro, don't mean they're special. I like studying the guy. Did you watch the video?
I'm just gonna ice it.
All right, guys, listen up. See, guys, we got in here. We're gonna get a little bit of live grappling going. So you two look like you can have some fun. Let's stick with the same partners we had, and then we'll switch around if we need to. But you're gonna start on. Let's just start on our back. Somebody's gonna be on their back, And for you real beginners, go ahead, count me. For you real beginners, all I really want you to try to do is get here. You know, and if you get here, then just start over for you beginners. You guys that are a little more advanced, just go ahead and do what you do, and we'll walk around and give you some tips on how to get better, stuff like that. But let's just start with somebody on the bottom, side control, and go from there. Do a little bit of training. I'm going to videotape some of you guys so I can give you some good feedback. Okay, so let's partner up with the same guys we had. Going with Keaton, you got a good partner there. Well, that's even better. Let's have a grudge match then. Let's just go two pair in here.
Can you do to submission?
What's that? Yeah, we're gonna get tap outs too. Start on your back or your knees or any position you want.
Wherever you feel comfortable. Okay, you ready? So you're gonna try to either tap me out or get me out. And I'm gonna try to stop you. Or tap you out. Okay? Go.
And ask questions anytime. Watch your heads on the poles.
Go lift that side.
Yeah, Chris told me this kid in the white, a real good wrestler from Eagle. He might have even said state champion. Yeah, you guys stay on the mat because that carpet's kind of hard there. Oh, watch the head. Here, we'll be all right. Here, stand up. Stand up. Let me wipe that. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Uh-oh.